After 14,000 people turned out to the Women's March in downtown Knoxville, many of you posted questions on our Facebook about the size of the crowd and the cause.
Knoxville police recorded the crowd count. 10 News reporter Stephanie Haynes took your questions to police and joins us with some answers. Stephanie?
Robin and John, Knoxville police told me we see similar sized crowds at some street festivals, but not for any political demonstrations recently. And based on the numbers, a UT history professor thinks the numbers show this movement is not slowing down. Knoxville police report the second Knoxville Women's March drew 14,000 people. That's up from 5,000 last year. Some of you asked on social media if that number was correct, accusing the media of reporting fake news and inflating the numbers. So we asked KPD how they got that number. They say they used a clicker to count 9,000 people entering Crouch Park at the security checkpoint. And KPD says there was an extra 5,000 people lined up on Gay Street that didn't get into the park. To put this into perspective, KPD says street festivals like the International Biscuit Festival draws similar crowd sizes, but we haven't seen numbers like this at a political rally recently. For instance, when President Trump campaigned at the Knoxville Convention Center in 2016, the event drew a crowd of about 10,000. Another big question on social media: what were these people marching for? UT history professor Lynn Sacco says often people gather to show a sense of solidarity.
The marchers, what they want to do is to support each other and to raise consciousness.
She said the first Women's March came as a reaction to President Trump's language about women. She says the Me Too campaign and a slew of sexual misconduct accusations likely played into the women's marches this year. But as a history professor, she says women have been marching for years.
Women are disappointed. They're angry because they've worked hard and they're finding obstacles that should not be there.
Professor Sacco said it's important to note that the Women's March did not just include women. There were families there, as well as many other people who stand for other causes like transgender rights or Black Lives Matter. Robin and John.
Stephanie, thank you. And if there is a story about you, a question that you have or something you want us to look into, reach out to us at 10listens@wbir.com.